Hello everyone, and welcome to Holistic Healing with Deepshikha. The best way to process your emotions is through expression. But if we were to start expressing everything we ever felt, I think it will be a little too much, not just for the person being expressed to, but even for us. I mean, not everything we feel has to be told to someone, and I am sure it may even sound like a horror story to the introverts listening to me right now. So, what do? Well, we sweep it under the rug and bury it deep inside. Well, of course not. That was just me trying to be funny, but the question still remains, what do? The answer is simple. We write. Because expressing does not always have to be verbally to someone else. A lot of times, just putting it into words is all that is required. And having said that, let us now dive into a powerful tool for emotional clarity and self-discovery, which is slowly gaining a lot of popularity: journaling. I remember the excitement of keeping a diary as a child, but of course, my mom would end up reading it, whether it had a lock or not, so I eventually stopped. But today, this is one practice that I swear by. So whether you are someone new to it or you're looking to deepen your practice, I will try to share some tips, inspiration and real life examples to help you embrace the healing power of writing. Okay, so why journaling? Well, if I am to answer that, apart from everything else that I will get into during this episode, the first thing is that journaling, because a pen and a paper never judges. No matter what you write, no matter what words you use, irrespective of the emotions you're feeling at that point of time, a paper and a pen will never tell you that you are overreacting, or that you're being too sensitive, or that you are saying it wrong, or everything else that a human, even with the best interest at their heart, is capable of seeing. A paper will only give you more space and then some more to express yourself. And that is why journaling is more than just putting pen to paper. It's a practice that allows us to explore our innermost thoughts, process our emotions, and gain clarity. It's like having a conversation with your soul. As Anne Frank once wrote, I can shake off everything as I write. My sorrows disappear, my courage is reborn. Science backs this up too. Studies show that journaling reduces stress, improves mood, and enhances problem-solving skills. It's a simple, accessible tool for anyone seeking emotional clarity. In fact, many well-known figures have shared how journaling has shaped their lives. Oprah Winfrey calls journaling her sacred time and credits it with helping her stay grounded. Reflecting on her journaling practice, she says, keeping a journal will absolutely change your life in ways you have never imagined. Similarly, author and researcher Brené Brown believes journaling helps uncover emotions that might otherwise go unnoticed. She says writing down our thoughts and feelings can help us make sense of them. But the best part of journaling is that a journaling practice doesn't have to be complicated. So here are a few practical tips. First and foremost, find a notebook or a journal that inspires you. Whether it's a fancy leather-bound book or a simple spiral notebook, choose something that you enjoy using. Pair it with a pen that feels good to write with. Next is set aside time. Start small by dedicating 5 to 10 minutes a day. Early mornings or just before bed works well. But the key is consistency. Treat it as an appointment with yourself. If at times you are unsure of what to write, prompts can be a great way to get started. Something like, what made me smile today? What am I grateful for right now? What is a challenge I'm facing and how can I approach it differently? Can be great prompts to get started. One important thing to do is to practice gratitude. Each journaling session with a list of things you are grateful for as gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. And lastly, be honest. Write without judgment. Your journal is a safe space to express yourself fully. You don't need to worry about grammar, spelling, or structure. Just let the words flow. Starting anything new or adding it to your routine can be challenging. The best way to integrate journaling into your everyday routine is by anchoring it to an existing habit. Meaning, pair journaling with something you already do, like having your morning coffee or winding down at night. Leave your journal somewhere you'll see it daily, like your bedside table or desk. Use phone alarms or sticky notes to remind yourself, and then when you're successful at achieving some simple milestones, celebrate your commitment with a small treat. If you search online, you'll see that a lot of famous people have something to say about journaling. For example, the line, "Fill your paper with the breathings of your heart," was said by William Wordsworth. You will also often hear Robin Sharma talking about journaling, the starting point of discovering who you are, your gifts, your talents, your dreams, is being comfortable with yourself. Spend time alone, write in a journal. I hope by now I have been able to convince you the magic of journaling. So, as we end this episode, all I can say is that journaling is a simple yet transformative practice. It's an invitation to slow down, connect with yourself, and create a space for healing. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to journal. The key is to start. Your journal is your canvas, and your words are the colors. Paint your way to emotional clarity and self-discovery. Thank you for tuning in to Holistic Healing with Deepshikha. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with someone who might benefit from journaling. Until next time, take care and keep healing.